or welcome back to the channel. And joining me in a video, it's going to be a short one, basically just answering a question about which I prefer, the on the road or truck driver. But if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so you get notified basically of when I upload new videos. And if you want to follow me on Facebook, there is a link that you can follow me on the channel page to get to that. But thanks again for my new subscribers, much appreciated. Hope we can continue to grow. But like I said, going back to this thing here, a few people have asked me which do I prefer, should I buy it? Now, like I said in previous videos, I will not tell you to buy a game. Now, I purchased both of these games. I don't get given nothing, I've got to buy it all myself. So, in my eyes, I am perfectly entitled to my own opinion because I've spent my own cash on these games. So, whether you disagree with me or agree with me on this or anything I say, you know, it's entirely up to you. It doesn't bother me at all. But, this is being recorded on Monday the 16th of May, and as of that date there has been no updates whatsoever for Truck Driver or the wheel support that we've been waiting on for on the road. Now, Truck Driver, the last update I believe for that was in October last year, 2021. I think it was version 1.34. Like I said, they're working on this DLC. Now, there has been issues with that game for a long time, and I pointed it out like many people did, went on the Discord, and I don't know, they seem to pander to certain people, and all we've done is just spent some time, not just myself, other people as well, other people on YouTube doing videos, have, you know, spent their time and just let them know any issues they've picked up and stuff, but nothing seems to be addressed. And there's bugs in it that have been there for months and months and months. I haven't played it. I haven't uploaded any Truck Driver videos for a while now, as anyone who watches my channel has noticed. I think it has died off quite a bit as well, the interest in Truck Driver, because of the time it's taking. But yeah, the last time I did a video, I think I tried fast traveling with between the garages, and I basically spawned the other side of a fence and I couldn't get out. I was a bit concerned that basically my truck was stuck there because I just kept trying to respawn, because the respawn thing doesn't work for me. I'm on the Series X. I got it when I was on the not the 360, on the Xbox One. But you've got to kind of spam the button to get it to work. That's been like that for a long time. They know about it. The only thing as well that annoys me with them as well is, like, I noticed the other day there's a sale on the Xbox store, and they're pushing for the Truck Driver. Now, knowing there's issues with the game, I don't like anybody pushing something when they know it's broke. Now, like, some people might disagree with me because theirs might be working fine. I don't know, but I know a lot of my comments and that from my subscribers said that, you know, the game doesn't work properly and there is issues, there's this, there's that, blah, blah, blah. I don't like that. I think it's been dishonest myself, personally. And it's the same with on the road. I think they've bitten off more than they can chew. I know some people say they are a small company, you know, a small group of people, blah, 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 but they're working on so many other different games, just the same as Tedesco, and they're pushing those games out. So, yeah, I just wish things would get done quicker. Now, they're not going to fix Truck Driver, apparently. From what I've been looking at, I did go on their Discord. I don't go on there very often anymore, because like I said, you don't really get the response, you don't get... unless you're praising them, you do seem to get some sort of like answers and stuff like that, and they'll interact. But, and I'm on about Martin, but when you point an issue out or a criticism of some sort, you just get blanked. And I've said before, there is a certain person on there who's nothing to do with them, who obviously has got more time on their hands than anything else, who just answers virtually every question that you are, even if it's directed to Martin or somebody else. They just pipe in. Very annoying, very frustrating. One of the reasons why I don't bother going on there as well. Like I said, lack of response really from Martin if you point something out, and like I said, just someone else answering questions. So yeah, it is frustrating. Does my head in, to be honest with you. But like I said, I think Truck Driver has died off, but there's not going to be any update to the game to fix any issues that are in there now, which I think's silly. Because they're working on the DLC. Not to me, you fix what you've got before you start making something else. They did used to blame the previous developers of the game and what have you, and they left them with a bag of nails basically, and had to redo it. Well, they've already redone it, and this is what I can't understand. They're supposed to, or as far as I understood, they had to redo the game, which they've done. Like I said, as far as I understood. But they still kept blaming the previous, so that doesn't wash with me to a point. So I honestly don't know. I don't know. But with the map size, people have asked me about the map size on the games as well. Truck Driver is, you're roughly about from one end of the map to the other. You're probably looking at about 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, real time, tops. To get from one end of the map to the other, where on the road you're looking about 40 minutes to an hour real time from getting from one end to the other. It is a lot bigger map. They have said they're not going to bring any more maps, but I know back along they did mention that they were going to look at adding additional towns and stuff within the map they've got. Like I said, that's another game that's still got lots of issues, which, you know, you get the updates and what have you, and it's like, oh, this is all fixed, AI's fixed, that's fixed, this is fixed. It's not fixed. And I've even had a response from Fabian, who, when he puts his videos out, and I pointed something out on a video, and it was to do with traffic. When you're pulling out, you go to turn left, and the traffic gets too close to you, the hitbox, they just stop way too close, so you can't pull out with a trailer on. And as you start, if you do manage to start creeping out, the traffic creeps towards you, so you end up hitting them anyway. And he knew this, and he actually replied to me saying that, yeah, he was hoping people didn't realise that they knew about it. That was months ago. Why isn't it being fixed? This is what gets me. So, I mean, as far as looks and what have you, I've always said that Truck Driver is more of a, let's say, more of an arcade style game. To me, it's more of a child game, and I don't mean to disrespect anybody from that, but I mean, I play it myself, or do play it, or was playing it myself. I like the game. But to me, the graphics on there, they're not as nice looking as on the road. On the road is more of a simulating game, and the look of the game, especially with the update they brought for the this Xbox Series X and S, it enhanced it greatly with the shadows and textures and stuff like that. It is really nice. I know they had the issues with mirrors and that. I know some people have said to me that on the Xbox One that they haven't had an update for a long time now. I don't know whether it's the same as for us on the Series X and what have you from the last update, but I don't know. I have a funny feeling Fabian said that we're going to struggle with the older generation consoles because of the power and everything that's needed for this game. And like I've always said with that game, when it first came out, it shouldn't really have been in the Microsoft Store. I wouldn't even put it in game preview. It was that bad. And I paid £25 over here in the UK. So I think it was too much money for what it is. But the last update was about 3 or 4 weeks ago for On the Road, and he said that, you know, within a couple of weeks we'll have wheel support, because we've had Truck Driver has wheel support. I will put a little list up, and this is taken from Sedesco's news page, and that's the last things I could find on there. So whether it's changed or not, I don't know whether they've updated it, but on the screen you should see a little list of the wheels that are supported by Thrustmaster and Logitech. No idea about the wheel support that's supposed to have been coming on the road. Like he said, it could be a couple of weeks. Now we all know, who follows Fabian and follows on the road, his couple of weeks could be a couple of weeks. It could be, I don't know, maybe 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks. It could be months. The problem with them both, I think, is they don't update us enough. I mean, I don't know if there's still a Sedesco time going on and what have you with them, with Martin. Fabian, they very rarely put any videos out. Now, I know he said before he hadn't done something, and he said because he'd got married and what have you. That's fine, you know, he's got a life. I understand that. But there must be more than one person there that can deal with all this. But it's been, like I said, 3, maybe 4 weeks now since that last update. All I've ever asked for from both of them, just regular updates of what's going on. Now, like I said, the graphics, the textures, everything else on the road, if you're looking for the game, I prefer at the moment on the road. Truck Driver, it's a lot smaller, but you have got the set missions and jobs to do like that. But some of them don't work properly. And like I said, the look of it is a lot more arcade. So like I've said before, Truck Driver to me is an arcade style game. On the road is more of a simulation sort of game. Like I said, I do like them both, but for me at the moment, my preferred game out of the two is on the road. Even though we haven't got wheel support. I mean, it's just ridiculous having a driving game, a simulation game, where you can't use a steering wheel. Now, I've got no idea of what wheels are going to be supported with it or anything like that, because you're told different things and it doesn't always tally up. You know what I mean? When he comes out with stuff with Fabian. Martin, you just haven't heard from. Like I said, I don't bother with their Discord that much anymore. I had a quick scan through. I couldn't see any other info and that on there. I did try looking on Fabian's. Don't know. All I'm getting is German version at the moment, and I don't speak or read German. So, but I do get a lot of criticism, or I get dislikes. Not a lot, but I do get some dislikes over my videos when I criticise, especially on the road. I don't care. I paid for it. Paid for the game. And I'm just airing my opinion, which I'm entitled to do. I said I think the game has improved drastically. They both have from day one. They both have. But I think they're just dragging it on far too long now, and they're going to lose interest with people. I know a lot of people who follow me and I've spoken to and chatted to have said that they're done with it. Some people have actually uninstalled both games because they can't be bothered anymore. So that's going to be my video. I know it's a bit of a waffle, probably a bit boring. You might not like what I've said. Do I care? No. No, I don't. I really couldn't care less. But what I am looking forward to is the Alaskan Truck Simulator game that's supposed to be coming to console, and Truck World Australia. That's also supposed to be coming as well. The dates were supposed to be 2022. That's all we've got, as far as I understand. I've not seen any other dates. I've been trying to look around online and searching about and stuff and reading different things, but there is no actually release date for it. I think it's obviously going to be PC first, like it normally does. But yeah, it is both of them are supposed to be coming to console, so I have got those on my wish list, and we'll be doing videos of those when they come out, because like I said, they are two games that I really do want, so they are looking really good. Because these two here, I think, again, like I said earlier, they are smaller companies that are making these games, but they're concentrated. They're doing a lot of other games as well. I get that, but the following they've got on these games, I think they should spend a bit more time trying to sort it out, because some people have said they won't even buy any more of their games because of how they've been on this, but they're still taking your money and still pushing to buy the game even though it's broke. As I said, I think it's just wrong. It's misleading. But anyway, sorry for the whine and the whinge. But I just thought I'd put this video out because to answer a few questions for people like, what do I think of it, and do I want to buy it, or do I recommend them buying it? All I'll say to people is just go and watch my videos on Truck Driver and on the road. There's over 70 videos I think for Truck Driver, and I don't know, 30, 40 games videos I think for on the road. I can't remember now. But just go and watch them. It'll help the channel out by you watching those as well. Just just binge watch the whole lot. And it'll just help the channel out. And just don't forget, if you haven't subscribed already, then please subscribe to the channel, notification bell, follow me on Facebook. Only a small following on there at the moment, just trying to build that up. Don't know about Twitter at the moment. I might go back to Twitter, depends what happens over there. And I will see you shortly in another video, so take care, bye bye.